Yo, 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 Wagwan people. How's everybody doing? JCVJ, hello, hello. Hello, hello. What is up to all the talkers and the stalkers? I appreciate you all for coming through. How's everybody doing today? JT's in the village right now. Who else is here? Is anybody else here? There's a couple of people here. JT's one of them. What up, Jay? Doing good. How's your day so far? My day is pretty decent so far, actually. I mean, it's, what's the time? It's about 8:30 in the morning right now. I've been up since about 5:30. So I've had my morning workouts, had my piano practice, just about starting a live stream now. So yeah, off to a good start. Off to a decent start. Yo, Wagwan, Banter, big up. Brr. Banter's in the village right now as well. Yeah, yeah. Just had breakfast. Ooh, nice. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, actually. I don't, on weekends, I have a rule where I don't eat until 12 midday. That's my my ruling for the weekend. I don't eat until 12 midday. So I'm yet to have my breakfast. I'm yet to eat my food already. But yeah, I'll do that in a few hours. Well, that's the plan anyway. Okay, I'm just checking some things. Where we got? Heading out to Jaddy soon. Okay, to your mate Jaddy. To your mate Jaddy. Okay, looks like things are coming through nicely. Or relatively nicely, anyway. Let me just pause that there. Actually, don't need that to be playing. Yeah, don't need it to be playing. All right. Who's watching the match today? Oh, yes, it's who is it? It's France and Croatia in the finals. I don't know if I'd watch it. I mean, I'll probably pay attention to the results, but I don't know if I'd watch it live. It's on. I don't know what time it's on actually. Sports. Sports. Alright, let me close this. I think that doesn't need to be open. Yeah, I think we're doing alright. We've got a few people in the village right now. We've got a few people here, so big up to everybody. Whether you're talking or stalking, I appreciate you coming through. About to play some Doom in a moment. Let me know, by the way, if the volume is okay, because I did just readjust a few things. So hopefully it means that there's what's going on here? Hopefully it means that I don't have to keep fiddling around too much with when the song requests come on or stuff like that. Hopefully everything is at a decent volume with the voice and the music in the background and how it sounds in my ears, where it's just not too loud for me either. And I think I've got a reasonable balance right now, but yeah, you guys can let me know if there's anything too loud or too quiet or anything like that. 4 p.m. Okay. Main reason that I'm going to Daddy's is for the match. Okay, so has he got like the big TV to watch it on, the big high def TV, like massive surround sounds and all that. You can hear the football coming from behind you. I will play soccer, but it hurts my knee these days to smash the ball. That's a shame. Okay, so I don't know how far into the season is soccer, how close to the championship. Yeah, levels are good compared to mine. Cool. He's got 4K HDR 60. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well. Firstly, it's not called soccer. Okay. Here's the thing. A lot of people get pissed when you say soccer. I don't. I'm not too bothered. I actually say soccer sometimes, just to deliberately piss people off. I'm that kind of an arsehole. Yeah. But yeah. It's all good. I don't really follow it too closely these days either. Yo, Thoughtbot's in the village right now. How you doing, Folly? You know, so we're using this Streamlabs OBS for I think about a week or two now, and I would say that it's definitely got quite a lot of improvements over the standard OBS. That being said, with all the improvements that it's presented, it has given me like some ideas of what else they can do. You know, so I think I'm going to send them an email and just make a few suggestions here and there, and hopefully they'll get implemented. It's just things like it's got an option for the chat to show up on the OBS, but it'd be nice if you can pop that out so I can have it separate from the main thing, you know. And I'll go into its detail because I might just bore you, but yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget, if I do forget, remind me please. But I did say on Discord yesterday that I'm in a good mood. I'm still in a good mood, so yeah, I'm planning on giving out. How many coins did I say I was going to give? I don't even remember. I said I was going to give out a bunch of coins. What did I say? Let me go back. I've got to go back. 100 coins. That was it. 100 coins to everybody in the chat, and I'll probably do that about 9:30 ish. So yeah, make sure you're there, or at least make sure you come back for 9:30 if you need to go. Make sure you're logged in at least around 9:30, which is in about 40 minutes. In about 40 minutes. Oh yeah, and I've also, in case you didn't see it as well, I did lower some of the things as well. So the song requests are lowered, the entry fee for the mini games are lowered, and also the ranks are lowered as well. So the ranks are changed to reflect hours rather than coins. Okay, looks like we got a request already.
Who gave you the idea?
Oh, I thought mine request. Okay. Alan, what's acceptance of death has been added to the queue. Okay, looks like that's playing right now. Appreciate that, Thoughtbot. Can you turn it all up for this speech? You said 200 coins. I think I did not. Oh, this is a quiet one. This is what I'm trying to avoid, having to keep adjusting the volume all the time. But man, they make these damn things so quiet. Alright, let me go up a little bit. That's about as high as it goes. Cut a few decibels higher.
We would not actually go on postponing it indefinitely.
It's only 4 minutes, okay. You know what? I'm feeling generous. So tomorrow's live stream, everyone present gets 200 coins. Yeah, cool. Thanks for the song. Okay, so that's so good. I can barely hear it. What's is like? As you can't read your own writing. Well, what I write actually? Did I say to it? Oh snap! Oh say, you know what? I can't read. Apparently, I can't read. It's 200. I can't read my. Yeah, you're right. I can't read. Banter's right. I can't read. The music in the background sounds familiar.
It's a far more amusing arrangement.
Alright, we're just being quiet now. I'm just posting in Discord. That's so good. Let me try and turn up a little bit though.
Because they see them all as marvelous. Because they see them all in a way that is.
Can you restart it?
can't say that it's a good thing for everything to go on living from the very simple demonstration that if we enable everybody to go on living, we overcrowd ourselves. So therefore, one person who dies in a way is honorable.
It's a good speech. What's the music in the background of this called? Because I'm sure I've heard this before. I've heard this music before somewhere.
We can also
From a movie. Yeah, that was interesting. I was saying the other day about death and its sort of viewing of death and how. Okay, we're back to normal now. Let me turn this down before it gets too loud. Okay, there as well. Turn it down a little bit. I was just saying about death the other day, where you know how you view death is interesting. You know, a lot of people look at death as a sort of a negative, and I don't think this is updating. Yeah, a lot of people view death as a negative, but I mean, it's a sad thing in terms of, you know, you never see them again, you'll miss them and that sort of thing, but you know, it is, well, it can be just a natural phase of life, you know, to going into the next transition, you know. I mean, for those of us who get to live to an old age and have a healthy life throughout that time and have a healthy mind at the end, or, you know, healthy mind at the end, and taking those memories with you. I mean, it's sad when people die young, and without getting, you know, too religious on everybody. But I do believe that when people die young, you know, there is Yeah, you know, I'll leave that. I might get to a bit too. Yeah, I don't want to go. Let's keep it lighthearted. Keep it. Anyway. Let's yeah. Death is a natural part of life. We'll just leave it there. It's a terrifying embrace, indeed. Your mic is a lot of static. Okay. Anybody else getting a lot of static? Because I should not be doing that. Should not be happening. Anybody else hearing a lot of static on the mic? Look. Let me try and clean this up. Okay, is that better? How's that better? Be right back, share on Discord. Cool. All right, let's open this up. So I'm thinking of doing like these sort of bonuses every so often. I mean, more often rather. We like bonus coins more often. Like, for example, like I'll do one in about 40 minutes actually. About 9:30, about 40 minutes, and that's a 200 one. I'm thinking of doing something like more regular, where you know, like where we get to like say a certain number of likes, and then you know we give out a bonus number, give out a number of coins there. Like, I don't know, let's say, you know, we get to 5 likes, and I mean, I'm not saying this is what it's going to be, but just an example, we get to say 5 likes, and everybody in the chat gets, I don't know, let's say 30 coins each, and then if you get to 10 likes, you know, whatever, and 15, and, you know, so on, things like that. But yeah, I might implement that soon. That's some good marketing. It could be. In fact, where we at now with the likes, actually? Where we at now? I actually can't see the likes on my screen. What's the watch page? We're on 3 likes right now. Okay. We're on 3 likes right now. Oh, wait. Let me not have that coming through. Okay, so actually, you know what? Oh, we're on 4 likes right now. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do it from now. Why not? Let's do it from now. So yeah, if we get 5 likes, then everybody gets 30 coins at 5 likes. Yeah. And if you get to 10 likes, everybody gets 50 coins. And then if you get to 15 likes, everybody gets 100 coins. And then we'll see well, we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, next, if you get to 5 likes, 50 coins, so 30 coins each. 10 likes, 50 coins each. I guess it helps when you have printable money in the form of coins. Indeed. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to turn the coins into cash, into actual cash. I do like the idea. It's creative. Oh, thank you. Let's do that then. Let's go ahead with that. Only thing is that it's not going to be automated, so I do have to constantly check how many likes we have. So if I miss one, you know, let me know. It looks like we've got to 5 likes right now, though. So we've got to 5 likes right now. So let's give everybody 30 coins each. I need to find what code. What code gives everybody coins, though? Because I've forgotten. I need to find that currency thing real quick. I have more coins in a day than real coins right now. Well, that's something, right? I mean, maybe you can't pay your rent with coins, but, you know, you could make a song request. I reckon as it needs to be. Cool. Topbot's got 60 coins. Should have a little bit more than that now, though. Should have a little bit more than that for everybody. So we're on 5 likes right now. So yeah, next one, 10 likes. 10 likes, everybody gets 50 coins. Let me move over to this screen so y'all can see what I can see. I'm gonna have to put some stuff on the screen so that people coming in will know as well. Make some adjustments. But yeah, so yeah, let's get into some of this game right now. So we got to some hell stage yesterday. Banter got 446. If it was 444, it'd be like the Jay-Z album. Oh, I love how it says started, given, and don't give in. Sort of redundant, but it reminds me of old school RPGs that listed every single command you did. Ah, okay. We have started. We have finished. All right, cool. Took about like half a second though, right? Oh yeah, oh, let me say this real quick as well, because I changed how the rankings work. Yo, what up, Sing? I changed how the rankings work. So before the rankings were based on coins, well, I think it's actually probably best to base it on how many hours you spend in a live stream. That way, if you're spending coins, your rank doesn't go down, you know what I mean? But the hours are always going to go up the more time you spend. So the way the rankings work now is for anybody who's spent between 0 and 2 hours in a live stream is a traveler. That's a traveler rank. From 2 hours to 17 hours, it's Padawan. From 17 to 150, Super Saiyan. No, sorry, I said that wrong. From 17 to 150, it's General. 150 upwards, it's Super Saiyan. 250, Ocarina of Time, and then the highest still, Village Chief, is when you get to 335 hours in a live chat. So yeah, there's still some work to do. You know, still some time spent in the live chat to reach the higher ones. But I just think it's best to base it on hours spent rather than coins accrued, because the coins could go up and down all the time, whereas the hours just keep going up. So yeah, that's that. I might put some more stuff in the Discord actually, so it's clear for everybody. Let's go. I'm gonna join back in a minute on my phone. All right, cool. So yeah, giving away 200 coins in about 35 minutes. So yeah, make sure you're back for that. 200 coins just because. Definitely based on time in the stream, yeah, indeed. Please enjoy the game. France versus Croatia. I'm rooting for Croatia, but we'll see who wins in the end. We'll see. What's up? Cool. System sounds fair. Cool. Yeah, there's some nice fingers happen, by the way, Sting, on the you put on Twitter. Oh, new weapon. Oh, snap. I guess I shouldn't stand there. Croatia. Croatia. I'll try Haze. Plan on some good quality covers soon. Nice. Look forward to that. Haze, have you ever given Quake Champions a shot? It seems like a nice casual. I have actually, yes. I tried out, I think, the demo or something like that one time. It was alright, you know. I thought it was okay. Oh, snap. No. dropped a bit too far. You know, it was kind of like an Unreal Tournament. A little bit, you know, but I don't know. I mean, it felt a bit too loose for me. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but because I do like fast-paced, you know, action shooters like that. But I don't know. It just felt maybe a bit too whizzy. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's kind of like, yeah, my take on it. It just felt a bit too whizzy. Shit. Oh, snap. Just kidding. The casual thing, it seems. Yeah, it's a twitchy thing. Does this team have multiplayer? Yes, it does, actually. I haven't tried a multiplayer, though, but it does have it. To be fair, though, I was playing an alpha, or was it a beta, or something like that. I can't remember. So maybe the final game isn't like that at all, maybe. I doubt it, though. It's probably exactly like that, to be honest. That's probably not one of the things they'll change. Okay, shoot, don't get shot. Okay. In the back. Quake Champions is its own cup of tea. It's just... Ooh. Who's shooting me? Who's throwing fire at me? Oh, this guy. Flying fella. Firing at me. There we go. It's just a cup of tea that I personally love. I just don't want to spend money. Like it, but don't want to buy it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Yeah, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Okay, I've got to jump down. I'm back. Cool. Let me hit this. If it even work. Why not you work, huh? It's not working for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I just got to wait through this then. Guess who's back? Back again. Banter's back. Tell a friend. I'm not tired at all today, so that's good. Nice. But it still must be late where you are. Well, it is late where you are. Take him. Take him. All right. Yeah. Oh, shizzle, another one. Oh, come on, man. I love Lord of the Rings. Okay. I have a replica of the One Ring. Got a song request coming up. The song Eminem Without Me has been added to the queue. Okay. It'd be so empty without me. I'm selling the Hobbits artwork, books, they're collectible. Okay. We'll do it this way. Hey, as long as it works. As long as it comes through, that's the main thing. I don't mind that I'm dying so much. It just sucks that it's making me start all the way from here. All right, in the back. All right, big fella's down. Now we've got flying fella to deal with. There we go. Flying fella's down. Okay, some actually composed steel. Some like actually composed of steel or brass or whatever. That would be neat. Oh, the ring. Okay. As I found out why Wolfenstein kept crashing. Okay, what's going on with that? It wasn't Nazis, wasn't it? It wasn't Nazis, I'm sure. It has something to do with it. All right. You go down. You go down. All right, not for me there. All right. My graphics card was being overloaded. I see. Okay, yeah, I guess that would do it. Overloaded G card. Obi Trice. At 95%. Let's see. Hayes, you gotta play the original Doom after this. It's scarier. I've played the original Doom actually. I guess I didn't play every single level on the original Doom, but I did play. I think one. You know, they did it in like they had like a free section of it, a free shareware that they had, and then you had to pay for the rest of the game. I do have the whole game, but I believe I've only really played the shareware section and not the rest of it. Well, I did mess around with the rest of it. I didn't complete the rest of it, I should say. It was a bit weird going back to the old school games where, you know, you can't look up. Like all the little things that you take for granted in modern day games now that you can't do in those old school games. And it's like, yeah. You know, can't look up. It's such a simple thing. Was like, yeah, you can't look up in the original games. Just, all right. And even things like strafing, you can strafe, but it's so awkward to strafe. You have to spend ages fiddling around with controls just so you can strafe at a kind of an efficient way. Okay, who's shooting at me now? I did. Rival was okay. Was pretty mediocre. Okay, so you thought it was mediocre. Okay. See, I could shoot from a distance. Wasn't as good as the older ones. I'd give it a light moderate 4 out of 10. Okay, interesting. I really liked Revival, actually. I might be amongst a few people that did. I think most people would agree with you guys that it, yeah. Yeah, I quite liked Revival. I mean, I don't feel it was like the greatest thing ever, but, you know. Okay, cool. I've got 2 bigger fellas down. But I know there's a big fella down here as well. In fact, there he is. Oh, well, that's not him, that's somebody else. Oh, shit, man. Shit, where? Oh, flipping hell. Alright. Okay, here we go. There's some health here. Oh, flipping hell. I'd say about 4 to 5 out of 10. Okay. I still put his first album for a dose. Put his first album for Dose Nostalgia. It's a good album, Marshall Mathers LP. Yeah. My favourites were Offended and Septic from Revival, but they don't compare to anything off Recovery or the Marshall Mathers. The Marshall Mathers LP. Yeah. Okay. Septic. I really take what's that one called? Was it the Land That Made Me? I can't remember what it's called actually, but it's the one that he did with on Revival, the one that he did with Alicia Keys. I think it's called The Land That Made Me or Where I Am or something like that. But he's like, this is where, this is for who? No. This is for the place that made me who I am, who I am. It's to the land. Like Home, that's it. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, Like Home. I really dig that. Is Alicia Keys single? Well, why don't you ask her? she'll let you know real quick. I don't know actually. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I follow her on Instagram, and she typically doesn't post that sort of stuff on her Instagram. So To be honest, I'm not really looking for it, but I don't think so. I mean, I think she has posted a few pictures here and there with, I guess, her boyfriend or her husband or whoever. I don't know. She's got a son, I think. So, yeah. Ooh. Like, yeah, that one's, yeah. Oh, this is not where I want to be right now. Okay. All right. Okay, that took some doing. Kind of fell off, man. All right. Feeling some Skepta. How about you? Hey, Skepta. Okay, some grime. The only thing I don't like about her is she said this girl is on fire. She's walking on fire, which isn't impressive if she's already on fire. But anyway. This girl is on fire. She's walking on. Yeah, I mean, if you're on fire already, you probably shouldn't walk on more fire. That won't help. But then I don't know. Maybe she likes being on fire, and in which case, if she's on fire and is walking on fire and she's just enjoying herself, and that's pretty cool if you're enjoying yourself. But yeah, if you don't want to be on fire, which I imagine most people don't, being that is painful, then yeah, probably shouldn't walk on fire if you're already on fire. That's maybe not a good idea. Music is really quiet. Yeah, you know what? This is my phone. It's the levels. Like, things are recorded at such different levels that sometimes it comes to be fine, and then others it's like, oh, they recorded it too quiet. I'm trying to get this to a point where I don't have to keep adjusting it every single day. Anybody here who's not in the UK know about UK grime or any UK grime artists? For those who aren't in the UK, if you're in the UK, I know you already know about UK grime artists. But for those who aren't in the UK, anybody you guys know about any UK grime artists? That was shut down by Skepta. Okay, he's gone. All right, he's down. He's down. All right. There's flying fella now. About nothing. Okay. Personally, no, but I know there is a small culture in North America that's into grime for sure. All right. So there's a few places around town where if you maybe niche. Okay, that's pretty cool. That buses always cause problems. Yes, I'm 15 because I'm stocky doesn't mean I'm old. It doesn't. It's not accepting your card. Cheeky bastards. Okay, I guess I need to go there somewhere. All right. Oh, flipping hell, man. This guy needs to, like, not walk so fast. Ah, flipping hell. Oh. I wish it works like that in other types of stores. Well, earning coins. Stand around the store and earn money. Thank you, sir, for standing in Target for 16 minutes. Here's $5. Well, you know, life just needs to catch up, really. I think reality just needs to catch up. Wait. This isn't the store, is it? Well, I mean, you can request songs with the money you earn, so kinda. What am I buying? There's a person on cam. Donates. What exactly is a product here? Well. More of a service, shall we say. More of a service than a product. Where's Flying Fella now? There he is. I've got this guy dancing though. Look at him. Look at him do the bullet dance. What's going on there? How's my health low? I've barely been hit at all. How many bullets does this guy take? I've been pumping him full of lead. He's still... Oh my days, what's going on? How is this guy still alive? Oh my days, this is taking a piss now. That's just taking a piss. How many times I hit this guy? Oh, flipping out. Okay, jukebox with a DJ. pretty much Sunday Rockstar purchased. Oh, there we go. 144 coins, nice. Most asking DJ. Hey, oh, what's the time? Oh, no, it's not at 9:30 yet. Not 9:30 yet. Okay, so in about 5-ish minutes. Make sure you're here for that. And remember, if we get to 10 likes, everybody gets 50 coins. That's still the case. I don't know how many likes we're on right now because I can't see it on my screen. But we get to 10 likes. Oh, ooh, too close. 10 likes, 50 coins for everybody. Oh, come so early. Hey, not wrong with being early. I mean, well, in most cases. Okay, big fellas down. Little guys are down. Now just Flying Fella. Where's Flying Fella gone? No, I don't trust this Flying Fella should be here. So before Flying Fella took way more bullets than it's supposed to, now he doesn't even show up. Did it finally just recognize how many bullets I put into him, so he decided not to even put him into the next try? He was like, nah. There he is. There he is. Give him my health. I'm just a loiter around. Wow. If it works, it works. That's not where I'm going. Where am I going? Okay. Get as much health as possible. Looks like I'm maxed out, right? Okay. So.
Face to face, I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in me. It tore me apart, fade away. I felt so lost, but I held on to what I had.
Okay. One bigger feather is down.
Just know that you can, yes you can. There's life in love that you hold. Rise above and let it glow. Just know that it's never too late.
Okay, 2 bigger fellas are down. Now, I know there's big fella and a bunch of little guys around. So what are the rankings like now? Well, the rankings are based on hours spent in the time, time spent in the chat. So first, it's still the same names: Traveler, Pad 1, was it General, Super Saiyan, Ocarina of Time, and Village Chief. So still the same. Wait. So yeah, still the same names, but yeah, just rather than going by rather than going by the coins you have, which because coins could go up and down, really. Okay, big fella's down. Okay, a few millions are down. More millions to go, of course. And there's a guy up there with okay. Ah, shizzle. Ooh. Ooh, got him. All right. So yeah, same names, but just different way you add them. So but yeah, it's based on hours spent. I think I was repeating myself like 17 times or something. All right, but yeah, okay. I think I've got him. I think I got them all. another song request. Song request from Sing. Sing making a song request. Rage Against the Machine, okay. Might check has been added to the list. Oh, that's one of those things. Or maybe not. Don't know what that was. Quiet Yellow Skull. Alright, looks like I need to go up. Alright, we're on 7 likes by the way, so if we get to 10 likes, then yeah, 50 coins to everybody. But for now, just as a one-off special occasion, don't get used to. Honestly, yes, you know it. So everyone's just got 200 coins. So don't get used to those 200 coins. I ain't going to do it all the time. But yeah, there's light goals. I think we'll keep the light goals. We'll keep the light goals. So the first light goal was 5 likes. Then everyone gets 30 coins. Second light goal is 10 likes. We're on 8 right now. So we get a couple more, then everybody gets 50 coins. And if you get 15, what did I say? I think I said 100. I can't remember. We'll go with 100 anyway. So yeah, 30, 50, 100, and then after 15, we'll see if we do any more light goals after that. But yeah, we're on 8 right now, so a couple more. So yeah, the more likes you get, more people you get into keep liking it. You know, you get them coins, request songs, play some games. Doomslayer. No one sounds angry like Zach Galarosh from Rage. He's kind of king of Rage. He's got that very I guess everyone has a unique voice, but you know, he's got that very distinct sound. You know, I think anytime you hear it, you just know that's him. Like I heard him, I heard a song. I was listening to a song the other day by Saul Williams, and Zach De La Rocha was on it, and I heard the voice. I didn't know he was on the song initially, but I heard the voice. I was like, that's Zach De La Rocha, isn't it? And then I looked at the song on the play, and it just said the name of the song, because you know sometimes they normally put like the name of the song featuring such and such. They never did that. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, if that's Zach De La Rocha, surely they'll put featuring Zach De La Rocha, you know, because he's not exactly, you know, I mean, maybe he's not like Beyonce famous, but you know, he's not like, you know, it's not like no one's ever heard of him. So I was kind of curious, why wouldn't they put featuring Zach De La Rocha in it? But I did look up, and it definitely was Zach De La Rocha on it. It was just for whatever reason they didn't put featuring his name on the song. I don't know why. Maybe it wasn't in their contract or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's just an arsehole didn't want to credit him. I don't know. But yeah, it was him. Yeah, I think Zach liked to do things like that poster AJ he was doing, odd electronic things. Okay. I mean, it was his idea then. Just, yeah, I'll do it, but doesn't put my name on it. But then again, it does kind of fit in with his character, I guess, with the type of person that he tends to portray himself as. He's probably not into the whole being credited sort of thing. You know, I guess he doesn't care too much for the fame. Or, I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Yeah, as much as I love Chris Cornell and all those things, Zach just had this authoritative tone. Chris Cornell, he committed suicide, didn't he? I think I remember hearing about that. I'm probably sounding mad ignorant right now. Some of these little minions aren't even worth using bullets on. You just like punch them down in a couple of hits. Yeah, when Audio Save covered Sleep Now in the Fire, it sounded real odd to me. Sleep Now in the Fire. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, it's one of these witch type things. Oh, and a couple of big fellas. Ah. All right. Now, where's this witch woman? Got him. Ah, damn it. More. Oh my days. How many of them are there? Alright, I might need to, Oh, shit. Where am I going? Okay, there we go. managed to get through that by the skin of my teeth. Oh shit, there's more. Ah, flipping hell. There's more. Oh, okay. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Oh, is that it? Oh, got it. Cleared out. Whew. But I heard a great rendition of Wake Up by a girl and a brass band on Y230. Nice. Wake up! Also, I've always wanted to go to a Pops of Rage concert just to see what it might have been like to see Rage in the 90s. I was going to go to Coachella to see Rage like 8 years ago or something. It never happened, and it was so sad. You see some posters from 90s. The lineups are crazy, yeah. Man, it sounds so dope. Yeah, man. Some big super bands, they call them. Back then, you used to call them super bands, where you get like a musician from this big, a singer from this big band, a drummer from another big band. Yeah. Looks like I'm going that way. Let me get some health first, though. Let me not have my rocket launcher out, because boy, that might not work in my favor. Maxed out. Oh, okay, there we go. Looks like some platforming again. Can't get sexy, y'all. Okay, what we got coming up? This song, My Neck, My Back, has been added. Okay, but I don't think I've heard this song for a long ass time. Who's this by again? This is was it A. Marie? Look around before I go in. So there's anything I can get before I get got. Yo, Popey J, what up, homie? Popey JN, how you doing? I'm doing great. Appreciate you coming through. Popey JN, for those who don't know, is a YouTube gamer. Appreciate you stopping by our village. Well, your village too, of course. Appreciate you stopping by the village, saying hi. What's up, homie? What's up, everybody? This is YouTube's Popey JN. But how's it going, Pope? Alright, what's this here? Ah, okay. Doing good, man. The village is still going strong by the looks of it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're doing some new things since the last time you've been here. So, yeah, man. We got I just got a Blue Skull now. Blue Skull acquired, but you've got a coin system now. So, right now, Popey, you are earning coins for just being here. You get 5 coins per 5 minutes, plus other ways of earning coins. Like right now, there's a like goal. If you get to 10 likes, everybody gets 50 coins. And we got you got song requests going, so we just requested My Neck, My Back. So yeah, man, we're doing big things, man, big things. awesome to see my friend kicking some undead ass by the looks of it. Yeah, you know it. Well, just got my ass kicked by some old school blobs, but hey. Well, you know, Streamlabs, they do the alerts and, you know, that sort of stuff. It's called Streamlabs Chatbot. And what it does is it monitors people in the chat. And based on how long they've been in the chat, it awards a number of coins. And with the coins, you can do various things. Like you can play mini games. And with the mini games, if you win, you can earn more coins. Or win more coins, maybe is a better way to describe that. Oh, shizzle. But I better. Games can challenge other villagers to a duel. Flipping out. Yeah, for quite a few things. So yeah, games, request stuff. Also, there's other non-automated ways that you could earn coins as well. So yeah, I want a duel banter. Get over here. Get over here. Well, Banter's not undefeated no more, Sing. Yeah, Banter was undefeated. I think got to, was it 7-0 in the duels? Got to 7-0 and then was beaten by Sing, actually. Yeah, it was Sing. Yeah, it was you, Sing, wasn't it? But yeah, Banter's on I think 8. Is it 8? Oh, is it 9-2? Okay. Sing. Sing won it, man. Now that's 3 losses. Banter. Oh well. Listen, you did well to get to have that undefeated streak. Oh yeah, I lowered the entry, so yeah, okay, let me ask you this. Would you rather have a lower entry, which means a lower amount of coins won, or a higher entry with a higher amount of coins won, win? One. I'm not sure I'm speaking English right now. But yeah, if I lower the entry fee, that means you can play more often. But flip it out. Yeah, lower entry means you can play more often, but you don't win as much. Or the higher entry means you play less often, but you win more. But then you lose. If you lose more as well. So yeah, lower is good because we can do it more often without getting salty. So I'm not salty about losing. Cool, fair enough. Okay, we leave that as it is. Also, I did lower the cooldown time as well, just a little bit. So I think I lowered it to 7 minutes. Was it 7? I can't remember, but I did lower it by a few minutes. Not too much though, because I do think the idea of not having it go too often is still a good idea. But yeah, I thought, you know what? Yeah, maybe 10 minutes is a little bit too long. So yeah, lower it down just a little bit. Yo, what's up, Fuckbot? Night, everyone. Been here all night lurking. It's 5 a.m. I'm crashing. Take care. Oh, no, I appreciate that, man. Big up for that. Yeah, 5 a.m. Been up. So, yeah, get some rest. Thoughtbot needs a rest. All right, till next time. Appreciate coming through, Thoughtbot. Layla's homie. What's the time? It's almost 10. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, latest fuck. Okay. Do some long range. Rather than getting too close. Keep your distance if you don't have to get close. Like let's say in Leon. You let the youth ministers at first. Alright, let me get up. Old school. Oh shit. Shit. Anyway, I've got a health still. There you go. To all the stalkers, please hit us with the like spike to reach our goal of 10 likes. Yeah, anybody who's not hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. We get to 10 likes. We're on 9 right now, so only 1 away. 10 likes and everybody in the chat gets 50 coins. Everybody. Even if you only just joined, you get to 10 likes, everybody gets 50 coins. And after that, we'll see if we can get to 15. Oh, okay, I need to retreat. Tactical retreat. Tactical retreat. Oh, wasted. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh. Another one. Big fella again. Another big fella. Alright, here we go. Now give it some health, man. Now we've got flying fella. Oh shit, and old school blob. Another old school blob. Ay, ay, ay. shit now. Boy, these dudes don't let up. Hope you appreciated the dawn of video I sent in the Discord. I put a little awkwardness in your response. It was, well, yeah. I saw it, I was like, what am I watching? What is this? Oh, man. Okay, get some help out of this guy. You know, that's supposed to say doctors have cleared. I guess I missed out cleared. I need to adjust that. Oh, shizzle. Okay. Rocket launcher took care of him. So how do you feel about my president being in your country right now? To be honest, I don't feel no way about it. I know there's a lot of people protesting. It doesn't bother me. He can visit if he wants to visit. I know it's like a political state visits that they kind of feel obliged to do. But whatever, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm not going to be open. Oh, Donald Trump's in. So what? You know what I mean? It's just part of what they do. It's part of what these world leaders do. They visit other countries. I mean, I'm no Donald Trump fan, but I don't care if he visits Britain. It's like I'm not gonna disrupt my day because Donald Trump is you know what I mean? That's silly to me. That's like, look, whatever. I ain't gonna pay that no mind. But yeah, he's done a lot of stuff where I'm like, yeah, that's a stupid. But he wants to visit Britain. Hey, let him visit. The way I see it is this, actually. I feel like when people get all up in arms about these sorts of things, they start like protesting and whatever. And here's the thing, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying protest is a bad thing. Protesting is, for the most part, a good thing. When you want to let people know, let the world know that you are not in favor of something, then I think absolutely protesting peacefully and responsibly is a good way of doing that. Here's the thing, though, when it comes to certain types of protests and certain types of actions, is that rather than protesting something, I think it's better to be like, okay, if it's the case in someone like Donald Trump or whoever, where their actions are not to your liking and you feel that they behave or conduct themselves in a way that is not appropriate for them as a person, as an individual, rather than like getting all up in arms and protesting, why not lead by example? You know, be that of what you think they should be. Like, be that example of what you feel that should be, you know, what you think a person should be doing, you know. But it just seems that people rather get angry, get fights, or make noise. But when you look at, okay, well, what are you actually doing? You know what I mean? What are you actually doing? And I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect or, yeah, look at me, I'm the no, because at the end of the day, there's plenty of things that I'm probably lazy on, plenty of things I could probably do better, or, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, if you're not being the thing that you want to see, then how can you truly expect anything to change? If all you could do is insult, like I look on Twitter, and every time Donald Trump says something stupid, which is pretty much all the time, let's be fair, but every time he says something stupid, he's got somebody just throwing insults at him. And I'm like, okay, but is that the way you're going to get this to change, by insulting somebody? You know what I mean? It doesn't. How does that bring somebody over to you? How does that, when you insult somebody, how does that make them feel? Oh, I should listen to your viewpoint. You know what I mean? It doesn't. When you insult somebody, all it does is put them on the defensive, or just piss them off, or just annoy them, or upset them, or whatever. But it doesn't change anything. All it is like people trying to score points. You know, like, oh, look at me. You know, I'm going to call you an idiot because whatever. And then it does nothing. It does nothing. But anyway, impromptu rant. Haze fixes the world. Well, I don't know about that. Okay, well, Twitter is just fucking 3-ring sex at this point. Indeed. Oh boy, my ammos are low, man. Yeah, I like Twitter, but it can be a bit at times. Yeah, it's only offering me ammo on the things that I have enough of. Oh. Yeah, bigger fellas down. Also, that's the way to go, but ooh. Oh wait, that's not what I do. Yeah, here we go. Oh, shizzle. Let me get some health, some armor. Okay, I've got something out there. It's not friendly. Uh-huh. Oh, what the... I'm probably not going the right way right now, or am I? Shit. Oh, we just got to 10 likes. Ooh. We're on 10 likes. Well, you know what that means, fellas and lady fellas. We got 10 likes, so everybody gets 50 coins. I've given out a lot of coins today, man. I've given out a lot of coins today. So yeah, appreciate you guys getting me to 10 likes. Stream for a little bit longer. Nice, I come back with coffee and I get coins. How it should be, how it should be. So we're on 10 likes now. Next one's 15 likes. If we can get to 15 likes, then we do 100 coins. 100 coins we get to 15 likes. I was just waiting for the keyboard, really. Nice. Yeah, stay logged in, that's the thing. If you stay logged in, it all counts. Yeah, a bit generational. Well, I try to be. I try to be. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. 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 Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You know what? I'm actually gonna play a different game for the last part of this stream. So let me exit this. I should experiment with spending the coins someday. Wait, how many coins do you have, JT? Let me see. I could find out. I won't say it on screen because you don't want people to know. But okay. Well, I mean, okay. I'm gonna invest my coins in the stock market. Hey, not a bad idea. Do I, baby? Why do I? Why do I, baby? Why do I? Alright, so while I'm switching games, let me tell you about some things that I'm planning on changing in my life. So I've told you guys about the issues that I'm having at my job. You know, with the guy who's just really rude, insulting, that sort of thing. And it's been reported, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's, you know, it's going to HR and they're dealing with it. But here's the thing, and here's where my head's at right now with this, is that it's not that I don't care how it ends. I think that's not quite accurate. But I don't think it matters how it ends. You know, I don't think this matters how it ends. And in fact, because I think it most likely they're going to keep him and I'm not going to pass my probation. I think that is the most likely outcome. And I don't necessarily want to leave because, you know, the job's decent, you know, for what I earn and the hours I work and so on and so forth. That being said, I don't believe I need this particular job. What I'm saying is that, I mean, of course, we all need money, right? we could all do a little bit extra cash. But what I'm saying is that I don't believe that I need this place specifically. You know, I can work anywhere or just about anywhere. And there's plenty of things that I can do that aren't necessarily great jobs, but I can do them. Or even some that might be great jobs, but I know I can do them. So I don't feel like I need this place specifically. And where my head's at right now is that, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to pass probation. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to keep me on anyway. But I know that, one, I did not let it happen and it's been reported, so that is done. I feel like my part is done. And, you know, what I'm thinking is that I'm probably going to hand in my notice at some point in the coming week or so. I say probably because I'm not fully decided on it yet. But I'm probably going to hand in my notice in the next maybe week or so, or ish. And yeah, just do something else, you know, just find a job doing something else. Because I know there's plenty of work out there for people who are willing to do it. Britain's kind of good like that, you know, as the lower your standards are when it comes to work, the easier it is to find work. And I honestly don't care what I do as a job, because all a job is to me is just something to earn money while I do this, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just feel like I don't want to stay there while putting up with all this nonsense. Especially, it's so clear to me at this point that my boss doesn't give a shit. You know, she'd rather I just keep quiet about it and say nothing, just suck it up. She'd rather, you know, just like take it. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, that is just not appropriate. You know, it's just, this is not how anybody should feel when they come to work. I shouldn't be at work and spend 8 hours a day being miserable or being insulted by some guy, you know, just because you don't feel like you want to do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not okay. So, yeah, I know that she's in charge of whether I pass probation or not, and because of that, I'm pretty sure I'm not passing at this point. She'll find something and to and I just don't even care. You know what I mean? It's just. But yeah, I'm probably gonna But anyway, there's plenty of things I can do. So I'm not too worried. I have a feeling you were right. I don't think there's many other ways to read the situation. Either you pull up or shut up, which you shouldn't, or search around. You'll make the right decision. Now, thanks guys, appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, because I feel like when things like that happen, you shouldn't take it. You shouldn't let it happen. You should report these things. If somebody's being mean to you, being rude to you, whatever reason it is, that shouldn't be okay. That shouldn't be allowed. And that's really what I've really found disappointing is just the way it's been handled. Not so much by HR. I think I can't really comment on HR specifically because by the time if you got to them, it's probably, it probably shouldn't have taken that long. But just the way my direct boss has dealt with it, I was just very disappointed in how, you know what I mean? Why it shouldn't have gone on this far, this long. You know what I mean? Like something like this should not have gone this long. And at this point, I'm just exhausted. I'm like, because I could feel myself personally. I could feel myself getting more and more frustrated, getting more and more, losing my cool. And I just feel like if I stay, I'm gonna end up getting into a fight with this guy, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can wait for HR to deal with it now, because I feel like by the time they deal with it, I'm probably gonna end up getting into a fight with this guy, and I don't want to do that. I don't want it to go that far. You know what I mean? So I can't fault HR specifically, because I feel like by the time they knew about it, it was already late. They should have known about it a long time before. But yeah, I personally feel disappointed the way my boss has dealt with it. I think she's just been, I don't want to say lazy. I don't think that's the right word to use, but I do feel like she's kind of hopes that maybe I'll just keep quiet, or maybe, I'll just pull up with it because everybody needs to work. And I'm like, yeah, people need to work, but nothing is worth your dignity. You know what I mean? Nothing is worth your dignity. And if I'm reporting something as a genuine concern, and you're reluctant to do anything about it because you'd rather I just keep quiet and shut up so that, we could just get on with it. No, that's not okay. That's not okay. So, I can't prove that, of course, though. That's the thing. I can't prove that with her. That's just the feeling that I get. So I should hopefully be clear on that. I can't prove she's done it that way. For all I know, she's been following the exact methods of the company, and it's just how it is. But that's the feeling that I get, that she doesn't care. She just rather I shut up and keep quiet about it. And no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let somebody talk to me like that, because that's not okay. That's not okay. But if nothing's happening on their side, then I have to take matters into my own hands. And that's where you start getting into arguments, start getting into fights, and I just don't want to do that. I've been through that in my life. You know what I mean? I've been through the fighting, and the arguments, and the anger. I've been through that. I'm not trying to go there again. That's not the life I want to live. You know what I mean? Get into fights with people. It doesn't matter who wins the fights. Nobody wins. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you beat the guy up or they beat you up. Nobody wins a fight. It's a lose-lose situation. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to take myself there, knowing that there's things that I'm trying to do with my life that aren't benefited by me getting angry over some stupid shit at work. You know what I mean? I feel like for what I do with you guys with the live streams, what I do with the videos, for what I do with the stand-up comedy, for what I do with the poetry, for what I do with my creativity, none of that is benefited, or none of that benefits from me getting angry and fighting. No, in fact, if anything, it takes a hit. It takes a detriment, because if I'm not in a place where I can create, so if I'm not in the mind space where I can create, then everything takes a hit. So I feel like I've got too much to give. I know that sounds a bit arrogant, but I feel like I've got too much to put out and too much that I still want to do to let that be destroyed or let that take a hit for some stupid work bullshit. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's getting to a point. In fact, it's at a point already, long since that point where it's just not worth it. And perhaps if HR had known about it sooner, I might have a different opinion on it. But they didn't. They do now, so they can deal with it however they deal with it. But whether they decide to keep him or not, it doesn't matter anymore. I just feel like it just. I don't even feel like I need to stay. I feel like I've done what I need to do. Whatever happens next, if I go and they replace me with somebody else, once the person who they replace me with starts making exact same complaints, then you know what I mean. They'll know from there. But I feel like I've done all that I really need to do, you know, as far as what I can do goes. And the next step is just whether I decide to wait it out and pull up with all this bullshit in the meantime, where I can feel myself just getting more and more frustrated while I'm dealing with it, or do I just say, you know what, nah, screw that. It's just not worth it. Whatever they decide, they can decide that for themselves. I don't need to be there for it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what I feel like right now. I don't need to be there for whatever they decide, and I'm probably not going to pass it anyway. So yeah, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But anyway, enough of that depressing talk. I appreciate you guys listening to me, listen to my little rant. I need to get it off my chest, so I appreciate you guys listening to that. But yeah, let's play something else. Let's play this Bit Blaster XL. Just got this game. It's like 79p on Steam. Let me play this for a little bit. My last... Oh. Let's see what you guys were typing. My last have taught me there are battles you can't win. You know what? I feel like I have already won, to be honest. I feel like I've won in the sense that I did not let it happen. I reported it to the people I reported it to. I feel like I've done the right thing, you know. So I feel like I've won it in that sense. Whether the fact that I might leave, or if I get fired or whatever, or because I don't pass my probation, stuff like that, none of that I don't feel matters. You know, I feel like because I know that I've done the right thing, I feel like I've already won. You know. Even if the law is on your side, even if there are rules and policies and hierarchies. But yeah, that's the thing though. Even though I feel like I've already won, yeah, you see, other things to consider. Like, there's only so long you can go without a job before then bills start kicking your ass. So yeah, that's a rough situation. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Life should always be about doing what is practically best, aside from emotions and trying to do the right thing. You can do better if you are in a great circumstance indeed. Pragmatism is best. Always do what is the best practical decision for yourself. The business like decisions, the clinical ones. Indeed. No worries. Love the discussion. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate it, guys. Big up for that. Exactly. I enjoyed a good conversation. Nice one. All right. Cool. But yeah, I'm probably gonna hand him a notice soon. I mean, I'll see if I can explore a few other options, you know, because to be honest, I'd rather, if I could be moved, I think that'd be a more ideal such thing. If I could just be moved to a different department, you know, something like that. And so I'll see about that first before I make any real decisions. But yeah, I think it's likely I'm probably just gonna be like, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm done with this, and just try something else. Go elsewhere. Alright, but yeah, this is a game called Bit Blaster XL. I got it on Steam. Oh, what's going on? Here we go. I got it on Steam. It's like 79p. Really, really cheap game. Take Boris Johnson's job. Yeah, that's available now, isn't it? This job's available now, so yeah, maybe I will. Grow your hair out like Boris Johnson. Get the Boris cut. So with this game, you can literally only turn left and right. You can boost. Ooh, that was close. But you have to shoot the blocks. While not crashing. And try and get a high score. You got bombs as well, which you can use. But you also run out of bullets as well, so you need to get the... You need to get these green things so you can keep shooting. Ah, flipping out. But yeah, my highest score is 3,090. I'd say it's a pretty decent game. It's a pretty cool game. It is a little bit slow for my liking, though. I think I prefer if it was maybe a little bit faster, and also if you can turn a bit better as well. I feel like the turning, the flying around is a bit awkward. Ah, but that's pretty cool. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Oh, for now. Ah. So difficult to fly though. Okay. Ah! Beat my high score though. I think it's my time to sleep. Slowly but surely getting tired. I see. That's so good. That's so good. I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming through, saying, especially being up late for this, man. So big up for that. Appreciate all you guys for coming through. Getting us to 10 likes as well. We did it, y'all. We did. Oh, snap. Next live stream tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. at GMT. If you can make that, that'd be great. That's a better time for you, I think. But that's like in the afternoon for you, saying so. Thanks for streams here, Haze and JT. Nah, so good. So good. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah. We on 10 likes, yo. Same deal applies. We get to 15. Everybody gets 100 coins. 15 before we end today. We're going to end the stream in about 30-ish minutes or so, give or take. Oh, new high score. Made it to 5,000. Ooh, aye! Just got an achievement for 5,000. 5,645. Nice. It's nowhere near the top though. Top guys got ridiculous scores on this game. Like that. Oh, you can't see it, doesn't show. Yeah, that's a pretty fun game. Fun for a minute anyway. It's the kind of game you can play for a little while. You know, I think it's better. It's the type of game that's maybe better as a portable game rather than a PC game. Like this type of thing that I might want to play on my Switch. You know, like at the bus stop or something like that. You know, that's the type of game this is. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game though. Something to end the stream with, or maybe not. Maybe I'll play something else actually to end the stream with. Trying out things like that. Gotta appreciate the artists behind it, including the coder, which might be the main artist anyway. Indeed, like I think this game was made by one person, Nicholas something. The names just show up somewhere, like Nicholas something. I think his name is Andrew Nicholas or Nicholas Andrew, I want to say. But yeah, I believe this game was made by one person. Like he did the coding, the design. And he's got other games as well on Steam, which, to be honest, his other games look a bit more interesting than this. So I might try those. They're all cheap as well, all like 79p. So I might try some of his other games. Like, I do like a good game, and if it's cheap, even better. But yeah, you know, it's important to support. You know, independent artists over all fields, you know, for music, games, movies, everything, books. Anytime you could come across an artist that's doing good things, you know, try to support them as best you can. I ran way out of bullets. Alright, a couple more goes, maybe 1 or 2 more goes. Oh my days. Flipping out. Alright. See if I can beat this, beat my high score on this go. If not, oh well. Not off to a great start right now, though. Oh well. Oh well. All right. Yeah, let's do a little strafing. All right, yeah, ladies, fellas, and lady fellas. To all the talkers and the stalkers, appreciate everybody coming through. Man, I've fallen asleep. Yeah, it's late, man. Now, big up for staying up this hill now, though. Appreciate that, homie. I appreciate that.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea into the blue.
I'll say I have a good day. I'll say have a good day, man. I'll catch you again. All right, cool. And I appreciate it. No, big up for coming through. Big up for staying up to watch and for the chat. And big up for keeping the chat live and being a part of the village, man. JT, big up to you. But, you know, I really appreciate you staying, you know, for that till now. So, yeah, till next time. So, your next one's tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. GMT. So, yeah, another better time for you as well. That's about afternoon for you. So, if you can make that, that'd be awesome. Guys, if you haven't already, check out the last video pull up over on the Bandit Haze channel, talking about gaming addiction. So yeah, check that out, and yeah, more videos to come. So yeah, JT, big up, thumbs up to you, sir. The village is strong because you make it strong. Okay, gonna go for a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. Play some Strafe for now, and then we'll see how it goes. How it goes.
The seasons turn and change just like your mind.
Yeah, this game's alright though. I like this game straight. I would say though that as much as I like it, I'm glad I didn't pay for it. Yeah, this game is was a procedurally generated, so man's got to be careful, innit? Man's got to be on the lookout, innit? Man can't take nothing for granted, innit?
Each time of year carries memories, never fading whisper in the breeze. Oh, we will
Health dropped down real quick, innit?
all over again. Yeah, we will keep on changing. Just like another season, the one another day without you by my side.
Sparks flying everywhere. Alright, no bother. No bother. No bother. Looks like this is the way to go. You jumped up, didn't come down. Check the walls, yo. Everything's trying to kill you in this game. Everything. weapon, okay. New weapon, okay. I still got mad low health though. Even low, oh, what the hell. One more hit and I'm done for. Oh, actually, maybe my health was higher than I thought it was. All right. We're gonna ruin the day. Made it through the level. There we go. Take what you want from me. Watch out for these things on the wall, man. Watch out for the floor. The floor is lava, literally. Yo, Mr. Man, how you doing, Mr. Man? Good morning. What up, Mr. Man? How you doing? Oh, just died. I ain't seen you in the stream for a minute. What up, homie? What up? How you getting on with God of War? Have you beaten it? You beat God of War, right? You beaten it already, right? It's hot in here. Mr. Man's in the village. Been a while. Almost 100% about a month. Almost 100% about a month ago. Awesome. Yeah, I played it through. I haven't played it since I've beaten it. But yeah, at some point, the plan is to get back to that game. Do a few more things. But yeah, cool game, man. What's been happening in Mr. Man's world? Quite a few things been happening in the village since your last appearance. much. How about yourself? Yeah, let's see. So, I think since the last time you was a regular in the chat, let's say I started a new job a few months ago. Not going too great at the moment. Not going too great. I mean, the job's fine. Just another issue that it's issues. What issues? It's one issue, but it's a big one. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna explore a few more options, but probably going to not be there for much longer. What else? But yeah, in the village we've been doing some things. We've got a new coin system right now. We've got a new coin system using Streamlabs chatbot. So right now you are earning coins. You still cleaning out houses? Yeah, that's the same. That's the job. Yeah. So yeah, clearing out the old houses off people leave. That's the one. In fact, yeah, I think you would. You know, I think I did. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I remember now. You were actually here. So I remember you making a joke about driving in London, actually. So yes, you would have been. You would have known about that. But yes, that's the job. So yeah, just having some issues with. Well, the same issue. I think I remember telling you actually. So yeah, same issue, but it's just been going on for so long now, and it's just like, look, this is not okay. I'm not particularly impressed with how it's been dealt with. You know, I feel like, yeah, the whole thing is just they're just not caring. My boss in particular, I feel like he doesn't really care. But hey, it doesn't matter anymore. You can check by using the exclamation mark coins. Exclamation mark coins. Not getting on with that one guy still. Yeah, it's not even just that we're not getting along. I mean, that's whatever. It's just more the fact that this guy is so rude, constantly insulting me. My boss knows about it and does nothing. And I'm like, Lo, this is not okay. So it's been reported to HR and they're dealing with it now. But it's at a point where I know, or at least I get the impression that because the way my boss has been dealing with it, I'm pretty sure that she's not happy about the fact that I took it to HR, because now it has to be dealt with on official levels, but that takes a while, right? And I think she'd rather I just kept quiet and said nothing and just sucked it up and and took it. I think she'd rather I did that, but I mean, look, this guy it's not just we're not getting along. I mean, people don't get along all the time, but when you go to work and you spend a day, some 8 hours a day around the same person, and all they do is insult you, call you all kinds of names. That's not okay. Like, you know what I mean? That's not a laughing matter. That's like, look, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Constantly like looking for things to get mad about, and it's like, look, I'm not here for that, man. Oh, flipping out. But yeah, so like I said, I've reported to the HR and they're dealing with it, but I just don't care about the outcome. Oh, well, rather, it's not that I don't care. I just don't feel the outcome matters anymore. Like whether they keep him or whether they let him go, it doesn't matter to me anymore. You know, I'm like, I'm done. You know, I feel like I've done what I need to do. You know what I mean? I know that on the personal level, I know that I didn't allow somebody to treat me like that. You know, so whether he goes, I go, he stays, well, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm done with it. You know, I'm just so exhausted with that whole thing. I was like, let them, it's been reported now, let them deal with it however they deal with it. It's like, I'm having to, I don't like the idea of having to be around this guy while they're still dealing with this months later. You know what I mean? I've been there nearly 3 months now. Nearly 3 months, and it's still an issue. Still, after 3 months. It's like, that's ridiculous, man. That's not okay. He's single, you out? Or is he like that with everyone? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty much just us throughout most of the day, so I don't know what he's like with other people. As far as I can tell, it's mostly just me. That being said, he does get pretty angry pretty quickly with just about everything. Like, the way this guy gets mad while driving or when talking to people, he gets very angry very quickly. So I guess because he's not around them as much, it doesn't seem that bad because I'm around him pretty much all the time. I'm getting maybe the worst of it or the most of it. But this guy, I don't know if he has a problem or what. I really don't know. I don't know if he has some kind of issue or some disorder or something. I really don't know. But I'm like, look, it's whatever it is. It's not my problem. Whatever he's going through, it's not my problem. And yeah, quite frankly, I shouldn't have to deal with this. It's like that's for the workplace to like manage that sort of thing, and they haven't been. They're just letting it happen. And they're like, look, I ain't nobody's verbal punch bag. You can't talk to me like that and expect me to just be okay with it and say nothing and just sit quiet and be like, oh, just think about the money. Just think about the money. Just think about the money. Because I think that's what they'd rather I do. Just think about the money. Just think about the money. I'm like, nah, listen, ain't nothing worth your dignity, man. And if that's the way they want to handle it, if they'd rather keep somebody like that on, then nah, I can't be there. I ain't gonna be around that. So I want to see if I can get moved first. If I can be moved to another section, I'd rather do that. But if not, then it's like, yeah. That's up there. What's his complaints with you? Work or just personal stuff? I've no idea. I really don't. Like he says it's like he says that it's my work ethic. He's saying that how I don't clean properly or I don't do this properly or whatever. Honestly, I think that's bullshit. I really do, and not from an arrogant point of view. But he only started complaining about it once he found out that I made the initial report on him. Like before that, like he said nothing about what I was doing or how I was doing it. In fact, one of the things he was getting mad at me about was that I tried to do everything perfect. He actually said it to me. Why are you trying to do everything perfect? And now then he's going back to him saying, oh, he's not doing things properly. So yeah, no, I know that his complaints are bullshit. Whatever he's saying about, oh, it's because of this, because of that. And here's the thing, not to distract away from that, but the reality is that even if I was working below standard, it's not his place to talk to me like that. You know what I mean? Like, even if I was working below standard, that's not his place. Like, he still doesn't have that authority or have that right to speak to me in that kind of way. You know, if I'm doing something wrong, you want to tell me I'm doing something wrong, then cool, tell me I'm doing something wrong. Say, hey, this is how it should be done. You missed this bit over here. Cool. All right, we can fix that. But if your response is to insult me, shout at me, swear at me, like, nah, listen, that's not okay. Whether I did something wrong or not, because I'm at a point now where I feel like I could feel myself. Is he? No. He's definitely angry. Definitely angry, aggressive. It's going to a point where he would come up to me, deliberately looking for things about what I'm doing. Well, by the way, he's not supposed to. He's not my boss or anything. He's not my superior. But he would do that. He would come to where I am and look at what I'm doing just so he could find something to complain about. And he would stand there for ages sometimes looking to just the smallest thing. Like, no, it's not sarcasm. This guy has an issue. It's just that this guy definitely has some kind of problem. But yeah, like I say, whether I'm doing something wrong or not, it's not his place to talk to me in that kind of way. And I'm at a point where I could feel myself getting more and more frustrated, and I know that if I stay there around that, I'm gonna end up getting into a fight with him. You know, I'm gonna end up either shouting back or saying something back or getting into a fight with him. And I'm like, look, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have that kind of anger in my life because it's not worth it. You know, I've been through that before. I've been through all those fighting before and all that nonsense before. I ain't trying to go there again for what? For a job? You know, get into a fight with somebody because of a job? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to live like that. But that's where I feel it's going if it continues. And and it seems no matter what I do, even though I've reported it, it's still continuing. Even though it's been taken to HR, it's still continuing. So I don't know if he just doesn't care or he feels himself untouchable. I don't know. Maybe he knows something that I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm beyond done. Ah, no. What approaches have you took? Have you just walked it off or made a regression? I have lost my temper with him once, but I try not to do that because, like I said, I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to be that type of person who loses their temper. But it did happen once. I did lose my temper at once. But mostly, I just try to ignore him. Mostly, yeah, I just walk away, try to go somewhere else. But it's not possible when your job involves going to a place with a specific place with a person. There's not really any place you can go to. So it's a bit difficult to try and walk away. So I'm mostly just trying to ignore it. But yeah, he comes to me with that bullshit. Like, he actually comes to me with his anger. And I'm like, no, this thing, just go somewhere else, please. Go to another room. But he would come to the room that I'm in and start looking for things to get angry about. So yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can be moved. If I can't be moved, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Because here's the thing. I mean, not to sound arrogant, but I know that I can get another job. You know what I mean? I know I can get another job. And maybe it doesn't pay as much. You know, maybe. I know it's not exactly a high paid job I'm doing right now anyway. it's reasonable pay. It's not a high paid job. It's a reasonable pay. But maybe another job won't pay as much, or you know, whatever. But I can get another job, and I can. There's lots of other things I can do for money. So I feel like I don't need to be here taking this bullshit. Yeah. Mate, sounds like a shit deal at the moment. Yeah. Hope it sorts itself out before it gets worse. Well, I hope so too, but it's already been 3 months, so you know what I mean? I don't think it's getting sorted out. But like I say, it's been reported to HR. They're dealing with it at the moment, but there's probably at least another month before they come out with a result. At least another month, maybe a little bit more, before they come up with any kind of results. And it's just whether I stick it out till then, you know, or whether I just say screw it. I just don't. The result doesn't even matter to me anymore. You know, whatever they decide doesn't matter to me anymore. And even if they decide to get rid of him, I'm pretty sure they're not going to keep me. They're not going to keep me because my boss is the one who's in charge of my probation, and it's kind of clear to me that she's not going to keep me on. She's not going to keep me on. So one way or another, I'll be looking for another job anyway. So yeah. Do you work for council or is it private? It's a private company, but there is a housing association. So yeah. But yeah, it's not exactly the government that I'm employed for. But yeah, it's council social housing, I think they call it. Oh, by the way, yeah, so with the coins, you can do things like play games. You can also request songs as well. So you earn enough coins, you can request songs. If you look down at the bottom of the description, that let you know some details about which commands you can use to show your coins, to play some of the games, to make song requests, stuff like that. Way down at the bottom of the description. You're smart enough to realize that they won't keep you on. Have you started looking? Yes, I have. Yeah, already started. Applied to a few places. Boy, he's decent. They got the gang up. started looking, started applying. Had a few people, a few places interested, you know, a few agencies. So yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, man, appreciate ooh, appreciate you let me rant a little bit. You know, try to keep it positive. It's too hot to be working anyways, for real. It's never a good time to have a job. I mean, can you believe it? It's 2018 and people still have to work for money. Like, this is ridiculous, man. And people still have to work for money. What the hell? Crazy. Where's that universal income? Exactly. Where is it, man? This ain't the future. This ain't the future we were promised. Ah, made it. Oh wait, no, that's back. Oh shit, that's back to where I came from. I didn't make it nowhere. Made it back to the beginning. Damn it. Pound World went bust. Did they? Oh snap! I didn't hear about that. Didn't hear about that. Damn, man. Pound World. That's no good. I mean, I don't go there much, but still. It's a shame when places like that go out. Man. Problems with pound shops problems when pound shops start to close for real, man. But I guess to be fair, like, I'm kind of surprised they lasted this long with the whole internet thing. You know, a lot of shops went out way sooner than they did. And you'd think they'd be amongst the first to go when people just buy everything online now. You know, when pound shops generally don't have a good online presence, at least as far as I can tell, they don't. Could buy stuff from Amazon on eBay and instead, and so yeah, I guess they did well to last this long. I mean, let's just go back to the beginning. What the hell, man? Sainsbury's and Asda join in just to survive. As the team up with Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's, you know. Sainsbury's. Bruv. Sainsbury's. I'm literally just going around some giant circle. Oh, there's somebody up there. How do I get up there? Not that way. Looks like I need to get up there. I need to figure out how to get up there. Same with Tesco's and that French supermarket. French supermarket? Oh, Waitress ain't, no, waitress ain't French. Bro says places like Lidl have gone from 160,000 a week to 220,000 a week in the space of 8 months. You know what? I think more people are shopping at places like Lidl now, actually. I think more and more people are realizing that places like Lidl and what's the other one? Lidl. I can't remember what they're called, but also the budget supermarkets. You can get some good stuff from there. I mean, people are realizing more and more you can get some good quality stuff, because I think before the perception was that you can't get good quality foods or good quality items from places like Lidl. But people kind of realizing that actually they're not too bad. They're not too bad. So yeah, it's not, I mean, yeah, Lidl are doing alright. Lidl seems to be doing alright. Lidl might become the next Sainsbury's, and then they'll stop doing alright. Well, we'll see. We'll see. This procedurally generates a level that can't actually be beaten. So that's how it feels like right now. I'm just walking around some giant circle with nowhere to go. I mean, it seems like this is where I'm supposed to go up here, but there's no way to actually get there. Yeah, man. Oh, shizzle. Maybe I'll do that, see what's Lidl are saying. Look up Lidl, be like, yo, man, wild one. Okay, I've been here before. So that's just what. Flipping out, man. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I think a Lidl or Aldi. That's what I was thinking. Aldi are a safer bet for a job at the moment. They just started to get unions, so the pay is getting better. I used to work in Sainsbury's way back in the day, back in maybe early, I think it was like late 90s. I think from about 1998 to maybe 2001. I think I worked in Sainsbury's for about 3 years anyway. And yeah, at the time I would say that it was terrible, man, and shit. I mean, I look back at it now and think, you know what, it probably wasn't that as bad as I thought it was. Don't get me wrong, there were definitely some arsehole people working there at the time, and definitely some people that, you know, made things a lot worse than they needed to be. But I think overall, it's probably not a bad place to work. At least it wasn't back then. I think most of it was just, you know, being a kid and like, oh, I hate this, man. But yeah, I don't know if I'd want to go back there. I think I was being paid something like £6 an hour at the time I worked in Sainsbury's, about £5 or £6 an hour. This was before minimum wage laws, by the way. Before minimum wage laws. Used to work in McDonald's. That's my first job. Worked at McDonald's, and that was like £3.15. I think I got £3.15 per hour. So yeah, way before minimum wage laws came in. Way before. Works hard, but I think you have the ethic to work in a place like that. Well, my thing is this: I just do a job, you know, do a job, go home, and that's it. I don't need to get involved with all the red tape and the politics and the office, all that nonsense. I ain't trying to get involved with that. I'm trying to get involved in nobody's gossip or whatever. You know, I just want to do my work, go home. If I do something wrong, let me know, cool. You know, if I do something right, let me know, cool. But do my work, get paid, go home. That's my work ethic. You know, do my job, get paid, go home. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be rude to nobody. I appreciate people aren't being rude to me. That's it, man. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. So yeah, as long as you just do your work, get paid, go home. I mean, I understand nothing's ever perfect. There's always be some kind of issue of something, but when you have issues, and here's the thing: when you have problems, that's fine. You're gonna have problems, but how you deal with the problems, or how a company deals with the problems, that says a lot to me. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get too much into this rant again, but just to say that this thing happened at work. Okay, that happened. That can happen anywhere you go, right? But the way it was dealt with, that says a lot to me. That says, yeah, like, because if it happens again, or they're just gonna try and keep it quiet, you know, they're just gonna try and like sweep it under the rug, pretend it never happened. But anyway, places like that just ain't worth your time, man. Bro says he's seen at least 40 people leave while he's been there. The main thing is younger people tend to be shocked by the workload. Well, yeah. I think that was my attitude at the time, because I was like 19 at the time, so 18, 19 at the time. So yeah, I was kind of like that. I was like, oh man, it sucks, man. Nowadays I'm like, whatever, man, I'll do it. As long as I finish at the time I'm supposed to finish, I'll do it. Don't try and give me work when I'm trying to go home, but aside from that, I'll do it. I'm here to work, I'll do the work. That's my attitude right now, so yeah. But yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Okay, I'm clearly either missing something, or this level has just not been designed properly, because everywhere I go literally leads back to where I came from. But it's kind of funny though, for me at least anyway, in the sense that jobs that I've had before. Oh wait, am I finally going the right way? Oh no, you just jumped down. I still need to get up there, I guess. Yeah, jobs that I had before, I've always kind of been like, oh, I don't care, man. I'm just going to do as little as possible, and you know, just you know, skive off. I've always been like that. This is perhaps one of the first jobs I've had where I've been like trying to actually do the work as I'm supposed to be doing it, with no, well, maybe not be first, but no, it's not be first, but amongst the jobs where I've been like, yo, I just want to do it and go, you know, and then I come across this and you think, anyway, whatever, man, whatever. I got options. You know what, if I, oh, is this, no. Oh no, wait. No, I can't get up there. Oh, bloody Nora, flaming heck. You know, I don't think this level is designed properly. I'm starting to be pretty convinced that there's a procedurally generated level that procedurally generated something that can't actually be beaten. Do you watch any of the World Cup? It's not coming home. Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of the matches. But I did, pay attention to, the results and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's not coming home. Football is not coming home. Not just yet, anyway. Not just yet. We've still got there's still next time maybe. But yeah, was it France, Croatia in the finals? I'm rooting on Croatia. It's their first time in the finals, so it'll be cool to see them win it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes in the end. Kickoff's at 4 o'clock, I think. Yeah, we'll see. But how itself, you rooting for anybody now that England are out? Alright, this level butchered, man. Screw this. Screw this. I was moving Mexico because of the boxing. That's my own logic. Well, my family's from Nigeria, so I was rooting for them as well in the beginning, but oh well. I mean, they made it through to the second round, so they didn't do too badly. But oh well. It is what it is. And England got to the semi-final. Man, I was like, yes. But oh well. What it is. Football's coming home, just not yet. Football's stuck in traffic. Football's got a busted tyre. Let's be honest though, I hate England fans. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess they can be a bit rowdy, or is there any other reasons why you don't like them too much? It's a certain nationalism factor they bring into. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I think to be fair, that does exist in some circles. It's a shame. But yeah, you do get. Like I heard one guy on the radio where he was saying that he's an English guy. Well, I assume English anyway. But he was saying that he felt that the England team, the current England football team, doesn't represent him because it's very racially diverse, and he felt like he was saying he didn't want England to win. He wanted England to lose just because they had, black people on their team. He was saying stuff like that, and you heard it. Okay, I think it was like LBC or one of these radio stations like that, and yeah, it's like, come on, man, like that's just retarded. That's just retarded, Yeah, man. It's like there's people like that in the world. They bring their bullshit to things that don't require their bullshit. Yeah, so David promotes music. Yeah. He hates. He says, I think he did say something like he's okay with like Italians because they're white, or sort of white Europeans. That he's okay with that. But when it comes to different skin colors, that kind of multiculturalism, then yeah, no, I hate it, man. I hate it. Thing is, what he doesn't know, and what a lot of people don't know, to be fair, is that if you go back far enough in European history, you'll find that it was a bunch of darkies that were here first. I was reading an article someplace where they were saying that the about 40,000 years? I think it was 40,000 years let's say about 40,000 years ago, the first people to come to Europe, the first people in Europe, were dark-skinned people. And it was only up until about 8,000 years ago where it starts to become more and more light-skinned people in Europe. So, yeah. You can hate it as much as he wants. That's his history. That's his history. Whether you like it or not, that's your history, man. Darkies are your history. He hates the Moors. Yeah. Hates all of them. The Moors. And other dark people I can't think of right now. I heard all that rhetoric. They can't even define what white is. Well, this is it, actually. I mean, if you ask, okay, define a white person, because you can look at a person and say, okay, that person's white, that person's black, whatever, right? You can say that by looking at them. But even then, it's not even that simple, because you know, you don't know who their parents are. It's possible for, you know, black parents to have a white child. Like that has happened. You know, two black parents, you know, with no white in their family, no white in their history, having a white child. That has happened. So how can you look at someone and say you're white, you're this, you're that? You might look a certain way, sure. You might have a certain skin tone, skin color, but what does that mean that you are that thing? So what is white? Because if white is just your skin tone, if black is just your skin tone, then okay, that's pretty simple. But if you're gonna start, but then if you look at, okay, if this person's white but he has black parents, you know, but you like him but you don't like his parents, you know, that don't make no sense. You're gonna like this guy but you're gonna hate his parents because his parents are black, right? Even though he's white, but he's not gonna be okay with that because those are his parents. He's like, wait, you can't hate my parents, you know, for just because they're skin color. That's ridiculous. So it becomes a whole, what is the culture? You know, what is British culture? You know, what is it? Because British culture, even the English language, is an amalgamation of other cultures. You know, it's an amalgamation of other languages. It's taken from Arabic. It's taken from Hindi. It's taken from French. You know, so even the English language isn't English. So what is it? You know. Like I said, Italian's okay, but some people don't even count Italian. Right, yeah. They don't count Irish as white. And the irony is they talk about the European people, but decided to leave the EU. Joke. Yeah, Italian's okay, but yeah, let's leave the EU because they're not okay. We don't want to be a part of the EU. Yeah. I think what it comes down to is that some people just aren't all there. Some people just aren't quite all there, you know what I mean? I want to eat my custard in peace. You know it, man. Pour that custard on some cake, some apple crumble. Have some apple crumble and custard. That's how it should be. Hot custard over warm apple crumble. I can go for that right now, but boy, not today. I already had a cheat day last week, and it was an epic one at that. So I've got to be good for a while. I've got to be good. Someone telling me I can't enjoy custard because my people didn't invent it. And that's the whole other thing about, was it cultural appropriation and all that bollocks. You know, cultural appropriation. You can't do this because you're not from that culture. Bollocks, man. There's nothing wrong with doing things from a culture that you're not from, that you're not a part of. That you know, so what? Nothing wrong with that. And even if you don't know the full history behind it, even if you don't know how it started or why it started or whatever, even if you don't know all that, even if you just think it's something cool, you know, to do, even still, so what? You know, maybe it starts off as, oh, this is just something I thought was cool, and then maybe later on you start learning more about it. But everything starts somewhere. But people get so mad over these things. you can't do that because you're not black. You can't do it because you're not Asian. You can't do that because you're... Shut up. You know? Do whatever. Do whatever you want to do. As long as you're not hurting nobody, as long as you're not doing nothing immoral or illegal or anything like that, then hey, whatever. So what if you want to wear a kimono and you're white? So what? If you want to dress like Pocahontas and you're black, you know, so what? You know, the cultures are there to be shared, not to be kept into one place that only certain people can have. It's like, no, you share cultures. And people become a part of that culture, and they learn about your culture through that integration. You learn about things through integration, not by segregating things, not by telling people they can't do something because they wasn't born a certain way. Like bollocks. Bollocks, man. But yeah. I think I put in a few rants today, actually. Makes us better when that we make exactly, because you learn things, you know what I mean? You learn about different. It's like when you visit another country, you learn about, you see some of their culture, and you think, okay, that's really cool. You might start trying it yourself and start doing it more. You know, you learn new things. You might even implement some of those new things into your life. That's a good thing. It's a good thing that we mix, and when we mix and we learn different things, we try different things, it makes us all better because, you know, we don't say, oh, that's a good idea, and maybe from that you can start thinking of other ideas. It makes everything gets better when we integrate, you know. They tried segregation already, it didn't work. They tried that already, it did not work. Why does the people want to try it again? Why do people want to do it again? You can't have dreads because you're not black. Like, so? Even though the history of dreads isn't exclusive to black people. It's not. You can't have this because you're not black. You can't have this because you're not Asian. You can't have this because you can't do that. It's culture. Oh, shut up, man. All this cultural appropriation nonsense. Yeah. Those people are exhausting, man. That's so exhausting. Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, it's about time I started wrapping up. So, Mr. Man, big up for coming through. Glad to see you back in the village. Well, you never left the village, really. Let's be real. You never left the village. But glad to see you back in the live chat. Hopefully, we can see you a few more times in the live chat. So we're live streaming. I don't know if you know the new schedule, but I live stream now from 8:30 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, 8:30 a.m. And then I also do Monday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. So the next one is tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. GMT. So hopefully you can make that. If you don't know already, a new video up on the comedy channel went up yesterday, so please check that out if you haven't already, and if you have, maybe check it out again. And yeah, videos to come as well. So yeah, check out some videos on this channel, on that channel, on all the channels. Check out for some more stuff to come, new live streams to come as well. Mr. Man, big up for you, big up to you and all that you do, and everybody else. To all the talkers and the stalkers, I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for coming through, whether you stayed for a little bit or whether you stayed for a lot of bits. It's all appreciated. Oh, check your coins, Mr. Man, actually. Check your coins real quick. How many coins have you got? Because you could earn coins for doing stuff like watching and playing games and things. So let's see, where you at with the coins? 45 coins, nice one. 45 coins, big up for that. Brat for the 45 coins. But yeah. But yeah, hopefully you can be in a few more live streams, get a few more coins, play some mini games, request some songs as well, that kind of stuff. But for now, that's gonna be all for now. So, the village, where am I? Yeah. The village is strong because you make it strong. We're only gonna get stronger. So, what I express? Until whenever, if ever. Peace out, y'all.